Hello. I got a giant, the biggest Azure haul I have put in to date on Tuesday. And so this is the first haul I'm posting. I apologize, the lighting's awful, but it's now Friday. And I really wanted to film it because I love watching them, grocery hauls in general, but specifically Azure Standard hauls. And I have peaches that I need to start processing. So I'm like, all right, I got to bite the bullet. So I'm still in work clothes and the lighting's not great, but we're going to just kind of run through it. So you can see what I buy from Azure or what I bought this time. It varies a little bit. And if you are interested at all in Azure Standard, I can also explain that in another video, like the process. But basically it's almost like a co-op where you order everything. It comes on a truck from Oregon. Everyone who ordered that round goes and unloads a giant truck, and then you take your stuff and go. So I tend to buy stuff that's on sale. It's the best price I can find on a lot of stuff. So we've got, these are blackberries and blueberries. So these are blackberries. These are a 5-pound box. These are organic. And then the blueberries are not organic, but they're non-GMO. It was actually cheaper to buy organic blackberries in a 5-pound container on sale than it was to buy non-organic. And then this is raspberries. This is a pretty big box that I'm not going to pick up. This is 20 pounds of raspberry, like bits and pieces, which is fine because I'm going to either turn them into like frozen smoothie bar things for my daughter or jam or jelly. So I don't need regular like whole raspberries. Back here, let's see if I can show you. There's 2 of these 20-pound boxes of pears. So these came from Oregon a week ago, and they're like gorgeous. They really look really good. Again, these are organic. They were, I think they were 30. They weren't $2 a pound. I know they were less than that. Peaches. Did I say pears? Those are definitely peaches. It's been a long week. So I have 40 pounds of peaches that I'm going to start processing this weekend. Back here, I've got my jars. So I have 3 cases of the regular mouth quart size jars. And I have 4 cases stacked up. You can kind of see it back there of the pint size regular mouth jars. I prefer regular mouth because those are the lids I always have. I use 4 jars lids, and Azure actually gives you the option to buy the jars without lids, which I really like because when you buy them with lids and bands, those bands like add up fast, and I have 1,000 bands for not 1,000 jars. So those are my lids. I also want to start doing glycerites. So I got vegetable glycerin. I don't even know where else I can buy this other than like an Amazon. But this one is organic vegetable glycerin. They also have a non-organic but non-GMO version, which was like $1 less. So, but it was worth $1 to buy it because we're gonna mix it with like herbs and stuff like that to make glycerates. So these are amber bottles. They are amber glass bottles. The dark bottle is better to like kind of stay true to the properties of whatever you're putting in there. And I also got droppers for the bottles. It is kind of like hot dog math where you get 8 bottles but 12 droppers. And then those are the droppers. And they have, these are 4-ounce bottles, but they also have 1- and 2-ounce bottles and the droppers that match those. I also got beef gelatin. This was so inexpensive compared to buying like the pack of unflavored gelatin at the grocery store, which one, I often can't find, and I make marshmallows at the holidays. I also still have a ton of grape juice left from all those grapes that I processed, and so I can make like Jell-O cubes with it. Super easy, and it's high protein. It's good. If you're a person who eats meat, then highly recommend gelatin. It's great for a lot of things. Citric acid, which I'm going to start when I can my tomatoes. You need to acidify them, so you can use lemon juice or citric acid. And I'm doing enough of it now that it's worth just buying the citric acid. I think it affects the flavor less. We're going to try it out. These are pinto beans. So this is a 5-pound bag of pinto beans. If you watched the pantry tour, I told you that at one point I had bought 25 pounds of black beans, and I had rehydrated 10 pounds of them the first time I did it, and it was too many beans. We're going to get the boys coming in with the dog. Just to warn you, I got onion powder. So this is a pound of onion powder. This will last quite a while. It's organic. Is it organic? It is not organic. It is GMO free. Then we've got cornmeal. So this is a 5-pound bag of cornmeal. This will last me about a year. So anything that comes in these bags, I will, not anything, but like the beans, the cornmeal, the gelatin, I will throw it in the freezer just to be safe in case anything crittery got in it. I haven't had it happen yet, but I would hate to have it happen. So I just stick this whole bag in the freezer for a couple days, take it out, let it come to room temperature so it doesn't have any moisture in it. And then I just put these into quart jars or half-gallon jars or whatever jars I have, because this bag is not great for storage, but it does minimize shipping costs and like shipping waste, so I appreciate it. And these tabs are super fun to pull off. It's Tegan's favorite job. She loves to pull the tab, and it just goes boop, 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 and pops out the whole top. I've got one of my favorite things. I bought this a whole bunch of times at this point because I've been doing Azure about a year and a half. This is the 4-fold vanilla extract. 4-fold is supposed to mean that it is like that number of beans in ounces, or like that weight of beans per 8 ounces of alcohol to make vanilla extract. I don't find that this vanilla extract is very strong, considering it's supposed to be 4-fold, not gonna lie. But it is so inexpensive that it's still worth it. This is 32 ounces. I actually bought 2 of them because the holidays are coming, and I don't know if I will order again before the holidays. But a 4 ounce at the grocery store is about $9 the last I checked. And I have been buying these for over a year, so it's been a little while. But they're not cheap. This was $24 for 32 ounces, so it is significantly less. So even if I need to use a little more, I'm totally fine with that. This is like a family-owned company I support. So these are reusable cotton bags, which are great for like tea, or if you don't want to, like a sachet for soup or broth or anything. I can just toss it in my little bag and wash these. This is yarrow, which is new to me. So this is dried yarrow. This is a lot, but this was the size on sale. It's a pound, but it's a very big bag I wasn't ready for. And it's good for like making a tea, or it's got like holistic uses. I've got boys coming in the house. Hello.
Hi.
The camera is on. And the puppy. Do you want to say hi? No. No? Okay. I'm almost done anyway. So I got a couple of tools because they were on sale. Almost everything I buy is on sale. I kind of just wait for the sale cycle. So this is called a Danish whisk. It was $4.95. And it's by Norpro, which I have other products by Norpro that are great and I love. And so for $5, I got this one. I got this 6 months ago, maybe, from Etsy, and it cost me $19, and it doesn't stay together. So I figured, and granted, it mixes sourdough, so it takes a good beating. I get it, but if I'm gonna beat it up, I'd rather just spend the $5 instead of 20. This is a new jar lifter because somebody left my plastic end on the fire one day. It's me. I'm somebody. Boy child is making faces at me. And so this black stuff melted. What do you need? What?
For the dog. The cubes.
In the fridge. It's beef. It's in the fridge, huh? And then this is a pour spout for olive oil. I actually just saw some Norpro. I think it's Norpro. There's another one on sale currently that is not silicone. This one looks either plastic or silicone. In fact, I can open it and figure it out, can't I? Yeah. So this one's plastic, not silicone. But the other ones are metal. So I'm going to grab a set of 2 of the metal ones. This is for a regular mouth jar, and you just put this guy in here. And then my little hooser pourer thing. I had a nice glass one that I dropped and the bottom broke. And I had olive oil all over my floor. It was right after I filled it. It was very messy and awful. Do not recommend. I've got my honey. Honey is another great buy from Azure. This is 3 pounds, which is a quart mason jar. It is, let's see, I've got they give you an inventory here. How much was my honey? $12.89 for real honey. Pure honey that's just honey. It's not like corn syrup mixed with stuff. And then I have my 5-gallon buckets, which you can kind of see, 5-gallon buckets and lids. I have a whole bunch of the Gamma lids, which are the ones that screw on and off. But we also keep the dog food in these buckets, and I do not need to waste 3 Gamma lids when we're only opening one. So I got some more buckets and lids. And then I've got my soap. So this is the Dr. Bronner's tea tree soap. I now buy 9 bars at a time because the boys in my house go through a bar of soap a week or 2. It's a lot of soap. I guess it's better than not using enough soap. So this is the tea tree oil soap. Yeah, you like the soap, right? Yeah.
I can't find it.
You can't find the soap?
No, no.
Oh, it's in the fridge in a plastic bag. All right, I'm gonna help him find something because you probably have to move a thing. But that is the Azure haul. With shipping. Oh, there's another thing that I left in the basement. I got white corn flour tortillas because they were on sale. I got 3 packages for like $5.75. And there were a couple items that didn't ship, which was my garlic powder and my marshmallow root. Different kind of marshmallow, honey. We have marshmallows in the pantry, though. I got a bunch of gelatin to make more marshmallows, so. Yeah, so that's my Azure haul. That's what I buy. If you're interested in Azure or you have no idea what I'm talking about or you've never heard of it before, you know, let me know and I am happy to explain more about it. I love the system. I can buy in bulk there, like good food that is actually food and not worry about, you know, what I'm feeding my family and getting what I need. So let me know if you want that info. Thanks. Bye.